Hi there, I'm Mackenzie, a junior from Florida.
And I'm Omar, a sophomore from Maryland. We're excited to show you around our home away from home, Williams College.
Williams is tucked away here in the beautiful Purple Valley of Western Massachusetts. We're an hour away from Albany, the capital of New York, and about 3 hours away from Boston and New York City.
We don't want to keep you in front of a screen for too long, so we're going to show you around some of our favorite parts of campus. And in between spots, we've also got footage of what goes on here.
If you stick around until the end, you'll definitely get a sense of this place and why we love it so much. So let's do this. This spot, Weston Hall, is many families' introduction to Williams College, as it is the home of admission and student financial services. On campus, your tour would start from here with a lovely tour guide like me. And now we'll pop across the street to the 62 Center. We're literally right across the street from Weston Hall now. So much happens here at the 62 Center for Theater and Dance. It's like a second home to me because I'm pretty involved in theater. Inside, there are 3 theaters, a couple of dance studios, a costume shop, and approximately 70 professional, departmental, and student productions of theater, dance, and music.
First-year students at Williams can live here on Frosh Quad, which is made up of Williams and Sage dorms, or at Mission, which you'll see later. There's always a nice friendly competition between the dorms to see which one is best. First-year students will also be placed into groups within these dorms called entries, which are thoughtfully designed microcosms of the Williams community, including about 30 to 40 students and a few JAs, or junior advisors, who serve as upperclassmen mentors, not really as enforcers. My JAs played a huge role in helping me get comfortable on campus early on, from answering any of my hundreds of questions to just hanging out when I needed them. Mission is another dorm on campus which houses first-year students and consists primarily of single rooms. On the garden level is Mission Dining Hall, which is actually open to all of campus. I lived in Mission my freshman year and personally loved the convenience of being able to walk downstairs for breakfast in my pajamas without having to bundle up and go out in the cold.
President Maud Mandel lives here with her family, right in the middle of campus. Isn't it gorgeous? She's super approachable and is known for opening her doors for events with students, faculty, and staff. And known for giving out some pretty amazing candy on Halloween.
This is the hub of student life on campus. This is Paresky Center, and inside you'll find students catching up with each other to eat, studying in front of the huge fireplace, or picking up packages from the mailroom. I personally love coming here late at night and grabbing food from our snack bar, or SNAR as we call it, which is the dining option open till about 2 a.m. every night and hits all of those late night cravings. While I'm talking about food, I should also mention that there are halal, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, and lactose-free options. There's also an emphasis on locally sourced food, so our dining services work closely with the Environmental Center. On the second floor of Paresky, you'll find a lot of the offices and spaces which serve to support student life, such as the Chaplain's Office or Center for Academic Resources, and also those for different student groups like our newspaper, the Williams Record, or the Minority Coalition.
Chapin Hall is one of our main gathering spaces for large lectures and music performances. We've been lucky to host some incredible speakers, like lawyer and social justice activist Brian Stevenson, alum composer and songwriter Stephen Sondheim, and the founder of the Me Too movement, Tarana Burke, in this beautiful space.
I'm in front of one of our academic buildings, Hollander Hall. Inside, you'll find faculty offices, classrooms, and study spaces. One reason why students look at Williams is the exciting possibility of engaging in deep discussion with our great professors and small classes.
The Environmental Center is designed to be a net zero energy building. It is open to students 24/7 and has a beautiful kitchen, study spaces, and a lovely garden.
So we completed construction on our South Science building fairly recently. And it's an incredible space where students can conduct research and collaborate with faculty. About 40% of Williams students major in a STEM discipline, so it's really important for them to have access to such state-of-the-art facilities. We're actually expanding and constructing our North Science building as we speak, which will include even more labs and study spaces.
Sawyer Library is an incredible space. I'm really psyched for you guys to see the inside. It was designed with a real focus on what students need, so there are lots of different kinds of spaces for getting work done and collaborating. There are beanbags, reserved personal study carrels, quiet study rooms. You can eat in here. It's definitely a busy place. There's also a 3D printing room, music production rooms. I could go on and on. Needless to say, we work and study hard here, and the spaces support that.
This is Spring Street, or what I like to call downtown Williams. It's in the middle of campus, and it's hard to come here without seeing somebody you know. You can enjoy food from one of our many restaurants or coffee shops, grab some Williams merchandise from the bookstore, or some Advil from the pharmacy. I personally love coming here when the weather's nice and enjoying some fantastic locally made ice cream.
The Williams College Museum of Art has one of the premier college art collections in the country and serves as a great resource for many of our academic departments. The museum launched the WALLS program back in 2014, a super popular student art loan program that allows us to take home one of approximately 120 works of art to hang on our dorm room walls.
The Davis Center, or DC as we call it, has a long history at Williams. Right now, it's housed 3 buildings. The goal of the DC is to embrace diversity in its many forms and provide meaningful dialogue surrounding all issues of inclusion and diversity. The DC works with faculty, staff, and students to make sure Williams is a welcoming place for everybody.
Inside Goodrich, which is a former chapel, we have a student-run cafe, lounge area, performance space, and dance studio. The coffee bar is a great example of student leadership, as it's the only entirely student-run business on campus. We've got some killer baristas.
I'm here at the Weston Athletic Complex. Our athletic facilities are pretty spread out on campus, but we just redid this one not too long ago, and it's a pretty sweet location overlooking the Berkshire Mountains. Many varsity, club, and intramural sports practice and compete here. In addition, we have a pool, gyms, a hockey rink, and tennis courts that are not too far away. All Williams students have the ability and are encouraged to make use of these facilities to stay physically active and healthy. We hope you got a sense of what this place looks like and what makes it such a vibrant community.
There's rarely a dull moment around here. If you have any lingering questions, I recommend you head over to the Williams Admission website.
There are many ways to get in touch with current students and staff, and we definitely welcome your questions.
Take care!